you? Can I tell you a secret? I am 1 year older. I had my birthday last week, but I don't feel older. I feel sexier. I feel beautiful. And today our session is all about beauty. And I know that saying the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. How, if I'd ask you, what does beauty mean to you? What will you say? So, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, we are all girls, beautiful ladies, all from the Diamond Beauties that is coming to give us some of their sparkles, some of their beautifulness. I love that word. I think I made it up, but maybe there is somebody that have called it like that. Beautifulness. So, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, as you know, the last few years, I am telling everybody they are beautiful. I had a few people that said to me, Sanet, because you keep on telling us we are beautiful. When I look myself in the mirror, then I will remember, but Sanet said I am beautiful. Maybe I must look through Sanet's eyes to me. And yes, I am beautiful. How incredible. That testimonial was so beautiful. I loved it. I loved it. And that was from a gentleman. How amazing. One of my things I've decided the last 4 years, I want to be authentic. I want to give my heart and be happy every day. And I remember my husband said to me, Sanet, I wish you could stop telling everyone they are beautiful. And I made a decision not to stop. I made a decision to keep on continuing. And then, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, I've got so many people that came back to me to say, Sanet, thank you for telling us that we are beautiful. We could only see it after hearing it a few times from you. So then I always go, thank you, my beautiful Lord, for giving me the courage to say that people are beautiful because they are. So, if I can ask you to breathe a little bit with me, and then I'm going to play E360 TV's video as they are sponsoring me, and then I will bring up my beautiful guest. We were three, so I'm not sure where Yaki is. We will try and find out where she is. So, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, take a few deep breaths with me. Another one in. Last one in. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your body, wiggle your shoulders. You are here, you are present. And can I tell you how many miracles happen because you are in the present moment? Wow. So let me play the video of E360 TV. And then, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, I am going to bring up my beauties from the Diamond Beauties Forever group. Oh, I got a message. My beautiful ladies, you are welcome to join our amazing women group, Diamond Beauties Forever, on Facebook, where we inspire each other each and every day. And, and make sure to uplift each other when the other person needs that. So, here is the video of E360 TV. Ah, a very short video, a very short video. So we are live. I am bringing Yaki into the stream. Hello,
Hello.
Yaki. Hello,
Good
my
evening,
beautiful.
everyone.
Hello, my
So,
beautiful Anelda and my beautiful Nikki. So, ladies, before we start, we actually have Nikki that says hello, welcome. Oh, she already greeted the ladies, so thank you for that. We've got another lady. So, I just quickly want to tell the ladies hello from, how do you pronounce it, honey? You, New York. So, my beautiful diamond
New York.
beauties, because you are on the group and Facebook sometimes don't allow your names to appear, please write your name in the front or back, as the following lady have done. So,
Mhm.
here's another lady. Greetings from Wendy Follow. So, hello, Wendy. Here I have my beautiful guest. So, let us start. Let us start. So, before we start, ladies, I have done a quote for us. So, let me just read it. A symphony of beauty is within all of us. We just need to see it with our heart's eye. I love that when I have told my husband, look at my beautiful. I always give him my quotes or poems, and he said, I like the first part. That's very nice. I said, oh, and I hugged him and I said, thank you, my husband. I love you. So if we can start, my beautiful Yaki, I know you for many years. I believe almost more than 20 years, and we met on a bridge at APSA. And you said to me, are you Petrus's wife? And I said, yes. And we got together, see each other, but the last 2.5 years, we are sticking to each other like glue. So if you can please introduce yourself and tell us, what does beauty means for you? Thank you.
Thank you, Sanet, and good evening, everyone that's watching. And what a privilege to be here. As Sanet said, I'm Yaki de Haas, and I'm a proud grandmother of three beautiful, adorable granddaughters. I've got three daughters of my own as well. I'm a wife, going for 39 years of marriage this year. And then lastly, I'm a career woman. I believe in building relationships. COVID changed the workplace, and as women in a men's world, specifically in my world, we can make a difference if we stand together and acknowledges the beauty that each one of us bring to the workplace and to our family and friends. So Nadine, you also asked me, um, I just want to confirm the question, where do I find beauty? Is that correct?
So we will go to that to the next part, my beautiful Yaki. So I'm gonna first go to Anelda and to Nikki, and then we will come back with the questions. So my
Okay.
beautiful Anelda, I know you since last year, January 2020, and wow, you are amazing. You are such an inspiration. And my girl, you just go, 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 go. I love it. You have energy like you cannot believe. So please, if you can introduce yourself and also tell us, what does beauty mean for you?
Oh, wow. Well, first and foremost, I want to thank you deeply to be part of this conversation. Okay. It is a blessing because I fuss a lot about technology. And for me to be able to share this space with you, you live where? England, right?
In South Africa, we
South
are in South Africa.
Africa. Oh my goodness, South Africa. So imagine to being connected this way. So I'm really deeply appreciated for the invitation today. And to me, beauty is anything that is worth of God's eyes, in God's eyes. That's what beauty is to me. You know, a lot of us have been bombarded with media nowadays with the image of what beautiful is, what beauty is. But in reality, we have to dig deeper than that and find those traits within ourselves, those attributes that really make us who we really are in the eyes of God, which is the most important person in this world. And to me, as a Christian, and because He's the one that has set the standards for everything. He's the one that created the most beautiful things we have out here. and we have to recognize. I appreciate that. So thank you
Wow,
for having
amazing.
me. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Another, and tell us a little bit about yourself. Do you have kids? Do you have grandchildren?
Oh yes, I have three beautiful grandchildren, 13, 19, and 25. I just turned 71 this year. That was a big celebration last year when I turned 70. But I still have my stamina and my energy, thank God, to be after them. Uh, I moved to Delaware recently. That's why they live here in one area of Delaware, and that's why I moved to Delaware from Philadelphia. I'm originally from Puerto Rico.
Wow. Thank you, my beautiful Anelda. That's why I said you've got energy like there's no tomorrow. You are
Thank you.
amazing, my girl. Amazing. And then I would like to introduce Nikki. So Nikki and I know each other not so long, but we had two coffee chats already. And well, Nikki, we had this beautiful forever dance. And I would love to, if you can tell us about your beauty mark, because your forever dance is still the most unique one that I have done. Tell us about your song and your beauty mark. But first of all, I want to say thank you for your inspiration, your group, and your the way that you are inspiring ladies all over the world. You have inspired me as well. So, my beautiful Nikki, if you can introduce yourself, and then also tell us what is beauty in your eye. But then, can you please add?
Yes,
Can you
I
please
will.
add your song and your beauty mark as well, please?
Yes. So, good day, everyone. My name is Nikki from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I am a mom, a wife, an author, speaker, and I just love waking up every morning, just doing what I was put here to do, my purpose. But first, Annette, thank you so much for inviting me on your show, for just having a great conversation with me and really tapping into me and who I am, right? Because that's what this is all about. It's all about the growth and connection and the relationship building. But we had you introduced to me a Forever song, and I was just about to host an event, my first event called Empower to Inspire, and my theme song for that event was "It's My Time to Shine." So when I decided to pick an anchoring section in my body, I actually picked my beauty mark I have right here. And I have to say 3 times empower, empower, and empower. And let me tell you how that has changed my view in the last 3 weeks, just repeating and doing it over and over. And it's just been now part of my life. So I just want to say thank you for that.
Thank you so much for that, Nikki. And I just want to say thank you for doing. I actually asked 30 ladies and 4 gentlemen if they can do a video for me for my website. I just needed 4. And yours was the second one I received. I was over the moon. So thank you also for that. I cannot tell you how appreciated I am that you sent it through to me. My beautiful Yaki. So if we can then start with your questions. I have another question before we go to that question. So I'm going to ask this for all the ladies. What does beauty mean to you personally, and how you define definition evolved over the years? Because I think what we define as beauty when we're young and when we're older is definitely different. So Yaki, if you can help us with that question, please.
Yeah, Sanet and all the other ladies. When you're young, you look at beauty and you see slim ladies, you see beautiful ladies with wavy hair, beautifully dressed. So the outer image in your younger days is much more important. And as you grow older, you realize that beauty is seen everywhere, even on a cold winter's day. There's beauty. So, beauty for me is something that I can see, something that I can feel, something that I can hear, and something that I experience. So, my whole vision of what beauty is actually broadened over the last couple of years. And that is what beauty is for me, because you can find beauty within anything if you look for it.
Wow.
That is so
Thank
true.
you, my beautiful Yaki. And you know, your where you are situated, Yaki is on a beautiful mountain. In we call it a bushveld here, a very remote area, beautiful, lots of trees, and her sunsets is like amazing, amazing. So maybe I can ask you, Yaki, when you have time in this week coming, if you can post some of your beautiful sunset photographs of your stoop. That it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Will do.
Thank you. So I'm going to ask the same question to Anelda. Let me just bring it up. What does beauty means to you personally, and how has your definition evolved over the years?
Okay. Before we go into the question, I forgot to introduce formally myself before because I go into the greeting. I am a holistic health practitioner, ambassador for holistic wellness. And also, I just recently became an author of the book Imagine Living on Vibrant Energy on February 15th of this year, in which I advocate for holistic medicine and also for people to dig more into a spiritual elevation in their life and their mental and mindset in terms and regarding to what mental health really means to them, and to in order for us to eradicate the stigma around that topic. So check on that. And one thing that I advise in the book is that for people to follow the law, which is living in grace, acting in faith, and walking in love. If we keep those things in mind, life becomes very simple. So to me, beauty is living a godly life, showing the character traits with that in all of us, because the greatness is in each one of us. Dig deep to find them. When we can find it ourselves, okay, we won't be able to find them in others. So you may find beauty in nature, you may find beauty in the arts, in the art expressions, in music, in poetry, and all that. But the most beautiful beauty is the one that we can able to manifest through us in our actions, in our way of being in this world, in order to carry out the purpose what we all here.
Amazing, amazing.
Thank you.
And my beautiful Aneldo, from your younger years till a bit later, how did beauty, the definition of beauty, have changed over the years?
Well, you know what? I was writing uh, something about uh, experience that I had when I was 45 years old. I met my father for the first time. And I vividly remember when I found the first photo of myself as a child, and I couldn't get myself to look at it because I realized that beauty is like love. If you don't know what love feels like or looks like, you don't know you can see the beauty in yourself. You can see the beauty in that photo. So I realized that. And that's why my book is called Imagine Living on Vibrant Energy, Imagine Love, because you have to find a way to find that within yourself sometimes, to recognize and appreciate yourself. So I remember I was invited to a seminar in which we had to bring a child photo, and I realized I didn't have a photo of myself. And then later on in life, at the age of 45, I met my father for the first time. I found that photo, and I can bring myself to look at it because of the experience I had. I'm a childhood trauma survivor, and I remember that's all that photo brought me, those memories. So imagine not being able to look at yourself as a child, and also at an older age, not being able to look at yourself in the mirror because the beauty did not exist within you according to your world standards and what I was thinking and your mindset, which is what I like to work with people. It's all about the mindset of the person.
Wow,
So,
amazing,
and
amazing.
today I find myself that, yeah, we have to be honest. We strive with every day trying to be more attractive to the world. I put on a nice blue dress for you, and if I bring it down, I look more sexy. you know, and not all the time we want to be on camera because we have this idea of how we're supposed to look to the world. So I still have to get over some of those things because of what I said, experience that I just described to you. It's like a lack of self-confidence sometimes within yourself because of the things that happen to us. So I
No,
appreciate the
that's
conversation.
That's true. Thank you so much, Analdo. So I have Manny that's here, and she said, Yaki, can I go to that mountain, please? So, ladies, our beautiful Mandy is taking all those beautiful pictures, and the last few, I don't know if you saw the last few ones that have the raindrops or the dew drops onto the leaves. It is
Oh, yes.
so beautiful. So for me, Mandy, you have an eye of beauty because doesn't matter what you have in front of you with your camera, your pictures is so beautiful. Thank you so much. So my
Mhm.
beautiful Nikki, let me go to the same question. Let me just go and see where I've put it. Yeah. What does beauty mean to you personally, and how has your definition evolved over the years?
Wow, it's really interesting to talk about this topic right here, right now, because actually my service today actually just evolutionized my perspective of beauty. Like Jackie explained before, just things that um, that kind of what we were, what we think the norm is that slim, slender, wavy hair, and then we have those things that happen to us that kind of take ourselves from seeing ourselves beautiful. But I think beauty to me right now in this age moving forward is that if we don't believe that we're God's masterpiece, we don't have that beauty. In order for us to have that beauty, we need to believe that we're worthy, we belong, and we're made exactly the way we're supposed to be.
His image.
So that's what I want to share.
Wow, I have
Beautiful
goosebumps.
said.
I have goosebumps. So, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, most of you know I lost a whole person in weight, but can I just tell?
Mm.
For me, I loved my face. My eyes is my beautiful feature, and my hands. Always loved my hands. I loved my hands. I love to talk to my hands. But when I had to go into where I fit clothes on, I hated it because then there is mirrors everywhere, and then I will see my fat bum and my hips, and then I could only shop at one shop. There was in South Africa we have one shop for big clothes. I know in America you've got lots of
Mm.
shops, but in South Africa we still there is some shop that have the bigger clothes now, but the big one I was using it was only Donna Clay. The name changed later to Donna. So can I tell you, my beautiful ladies, when I go in the shopping mall past Donna, I will look at the sign and I will have my heart will like be overflow and I will say, thank you, my beautiful Donna, for dressing me for so many years. But today I'm not gonna come in. Today I'm gonna past you because I can now go to any shop and buy any clothes. So for me, just that, my beautiful ladies, just that passing that shop, acknowledge that I had to wear the clothes that was inside. There was no other choice for me. I really try to make my own clothes, but I am not good with fitting. I can do crocheting and I can do embroidering, but not that because then my garment, my one arm is longer than my other arm. I could never get that right. So just acknowledging that I I was big and now I can actually, like I said, I love to look at my full body. And I also do a shower talk. So some of the ladies on my Monarch Butterfly program laughed at me. I don't know if you remember, Yaki, when I told everybody I do a shower love talk. So when I go into the shower, I don't think about anything. It took a long while to get that right. I just say thank you for my eyes, thank you for every part of my body. And then when a thought comes in my mind, I will say to my thought, I'm going to deal with you when I step out of the shower. And then sometimes the thought came, keep on coming in. And then I give it to Jack. So Anelda and Nikki, you will not know about Jack, but Jack is so beautiful. He takes all the things and he parks it for later. And sometimes you don't want it back in your life. Then you will say, hit the road, Jack. I don't want you no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And that thought is out of your head. So, my beautiful ladies, just and gentlemen, just that you have been born, that you are worthy enough. And because you are worthy enough, you are beautiful. I cannot tell you how many times I had to stand or sit in front, ladies, and tell them that ask them if they can see themselves in a mirror. What do they see? And then I see all their faults, all the things that's not right. And then I will tell them what I see in them. And then some ladies that is very cannot see the good in them, or in their face or their beauty. I will do this. I know my husband calls me a drama queen, but I think I need to demonstrate. And Jackie is laughing because she knows what is coming. So I will tell the ladies that really don't see their beauty, I will say, you're actually slapping God through the face to say,
The
you
creation.
didn't make me beautiful. Ouch. You have to do it like that, you know, you mean it. So that's why Jackie laughed. Because I have shocked quite a few ladies in my Monarch Butterfly program. And then I have to just rap and say, sorry, I've hit you, but that was for a demonstration. And then I must just say, ladies realize, especially ladies realize then that they are beautiful. They don't need to go and look at the media or look at models and look at other
Mhm.
people. They can just come inside and look at their own beauty. So, my beautiful Yaki, if I can come back to you, here's just a question for you. Can beauty only be seen, and where do you find beauty?
Thanks, Sanet. Before I answer that question, Mandy Robinson, you are very welcome. Come to South Africa. There's space for you. You can come and stay by us. And then,
Ah,
Sanet,
that's
what you
nice.
said, and then, Sanet, what you said just now, there's an Afrikaans song that says, God made me beautiful. And it's actually a song that children sing often. But when you sing that song, you feel the beauty, you experience the beauty.
Can I quickly just say, and so the ladies, Nikki and Nelda, the song goes, Jesus het my mooi gemaak. Is that
Yes,
right? Yeah.
that's right.
So it says, Jesus het my mooi gemaak. Jesus made me beautiful. And she keeps on repeating that. And then they touch, the children are
Face,
touching, yeah. And it's such a
face,
beautiful
body,
song.
toes.
Yeah, and then it's like catchy tune. So this is a very big thing in, especially in schools in South Africa, that I call that they have this Afrikaans song. God has made them beautiful. So my beautiful Yaki, thank you so much for bringing this song in because it's very popular in South Africa. So you're
Yes.
welcome to continue.
All right. Sanet, the first question you asked me is, can beauty only be seen? No, definitely not. We can also hear beauty. We can hear beauty in music, in lyrics, in poems. And then, most of all, and for me personally, when a child or a loved one speaks to you, or when you speak to them. I think we all have noticed that when you speak to a loved one, and we as grandmothers, and as I said, I'm a very proud grandmother, when your grandchildren talk to you, you can hear that love in their words and in their tone of voice. The most beautiful words I've ever heard is, I love you, Oma. I love you, Grandma. And I want to close this question because I thought about a quote from John Keats' poem, Ode on a Grecian Urn, which says, heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. which implies that it's not only hearing, seeing, but also that beauty that comes from within. It's the melodies that you can't hear. It's much sweeter, it's much calmer, and it's more beautiful. So sometimes just sitting by yourself and listening to what comes from within brings beauty to your soul as well. And that is how God created us.
Amazing, amazing.
Beautiful.
So we have two before going to Anelda with her question. I have this beautiful diamond beauty. Please let us know who it is. Love, sing God made me beautiful. Oh wow, amazing. And then another one, powerful. We can hear beauty. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for that, Jackie. So Anelda, let's
So
yes, yeah.
was there another question or was that the only question for now?
Um, so for now, yes, then I will go over to Analda. So Analda, here is your question. What what to do when you are struggling to see the beauty inside of you? So you alerted to that when trauma happens to you as a child, then it's difficult if you don't go through that forgiveness process to realize that you are beautiful. But this is such a profound question. So
I'm
if
sorry.
you can,
I'm sorry, Sanet. Could you repeat that again? The last thing you said.
it's such a profound question. Let me just bring the question up again. What do you
Yes.
do when you struggle to see beauty inside of you?
Yeah, that was the reason I sent you the question, because I felt that that was one of my struggles. Even though people look at me like, "Why you're so beautiful and you this and you that," and sometimes you don't see that in yourself, right? Uh, though I realize, like I said, to come to terms with what true beauty is now for me, right? But the thing is that I want to show you. This is me in that photo I'm talking about. It's in the first page of the book, and it says, "Act on faith." Okay, not let the darkness of the past blind your present, block the light and stillness of the present. Um, so what I did was I tried to come up with different ideas of what people can do when they struggle to find beauty in themselves. And the thing is that they cannot find it in themselves because it how would you say it? They have not experienced what beauty is. Even though I have all these degrees and all this knowledge in my life, I did not know. I was merely crawling when it comes to the word of the scripture and the word of God. And I realized that I didn't know what forgiveness was. I didn't know what love was. And one of the experiences when I found that photo was I was taking care of a man that was never in my life, my father, when I found that photo. So for some reason, the Holy Spirit had guided me to that experience. So I knew what love could be, unconditional love, without
Wow.
even myself knowing it. So that's when my life is manifested by the Holy Spirit. It's not even by myself, even the job that I held. And that's what I feel really blessed about my life. Because even though it brings me to a state of sadness sometimes, melancholic kind of thing, I realize how beautiful it has been, how beautiful how good has God and faithful has been to us. Sometimes we don't understand what we're going through, our adversities in life, all the darkness that we're experiencing nowadays, you know, but there's a reason for all that, and it's to separate the light from the dark. Is to come closer to him, to seek him more in our life. So I wrote down a list of things that people could do that are simple for them to do, okay, in order to get to know what beauty and love really is. And it's like Jackie was saying, just get in touch with nature. As we saw the pandemic happen, what did everybody do? Go outside. They had nothing else but admire and appreciate nature, admire the God's creation. You can see it when you see the sun hiding behind the clouds at nighttime, when it's coming rising in the morning. There's no such beauty like that. And a lot of people still practicing that. So I'm very pleased with that people are really in touch with that part of beauty around us. Because when you be more aware about about those things that are simple things in life, which I call the simple things in life. That's the first thing that we try to be more aware of. Then we can start cultivating what beauty is in us. For example, being part of the church, I like to help the homeless. So by me going out there and providing for those in need and seeing others doing acts of kindness, for me, that was cultivating that love that never existed in me, and that beauty that never existed in me, because it's the same thing. Uh, I live in a place where I get up in the morning and all I hear is the bird chirping. And I love music and I love dancing salsa. So I'm missing like all, like all the chaotic music around me. But being in a peaceful atmosphere where you can appreciate those simple things in nature, like the bird chirping, that's priceless. That is really priceless. And if you don't mind, I'm going to go over some of the things that I did on a research. It says 11 ways to feel beautiful. It says, be gracious about your posture. For example, if you stand tall, full belly, full chest, then it gives you some kind of sense of confidence. So you start feeling gracious and more confident with yourself. So standing tall. Breathing deeply, okay? Like shallow breathing creates tension in your system. So take those deep breaths, because that's part of life. God gave you breath, the breath of life. Be in tune with that. Remind yourself to breathe all the time. Wear the right colors, like today wearing blue, that lift up your spirit. So sometimes put a little color on yourself, on your lipstick, like Elena does with her product. That brings a little more confidence in yourself too. Put on a happy face. I have a Facebook page called Yoga Laughter, if you want to check it out, in which I help people. I went to a training to have you laugh for no reason. Like you said, you go in the shower and you have this happy attitude and song that you sing. The same thing you can do in the car. You feel in some kind of way, you start laughing for no reason. Okay, it says fake it till you make it. Well, it's true. There's
So
certain
my,
things that happens biologically in your system that helps you.
so
uh
my beautiful Anelda, can I ask you if you can give us one more? And then will you be able to give the Diamond Beauties all of it
one
when
thing
you
one
have
thing
stopped?
that people sometimes, you pay a compliment to someone or praise, and some,
Yes.
you discover, you're like, okay, no, say thank you. Okay, because you're giving back. If the person is being kind to you, by you saying thank you, you've been giving back to the person. You're putting that into practice. So sometimes we have to praise God also for what he has given us, and Mother Nature for providing for us what sustains us. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much for Nelda. I would love to hear all of the 11 points. So I can ask you if you can post it on the Diamond Beauties, we will
Mhm.
really appreciate that. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. My
Okay.
beautiful Nikki, I want to ask you, you have written a authority book called Building Leadership Mindset. Can you tell us a little bit about that? And then also, can you also add, you are going to do some beautifulness to young children, inspire them. I also want to be part of that, because when I saw it over the weekend, I thought I need to set up time, because I wanted also to make sure that the beautiful younger children know from 12 to 21 that money matters and relationship, because those two things are so important. So if you can first tell us about your book and then your new project, I cannot wait for that.
Yes, yes. So, building a leadership mindset actually was born when someone just asked me what my story was. And at first, I thought I didn't have a story. But the last 20 years before that question was asked, it was me really finding out who I was, transforming into who I am today. But I didn't even know how to deliver that. So when someone asked me, it was, a little bit about my journey in corporate America and hitting a glass ceiling and just taking a leap of faith and creating a path for myself. So that started last May of 2022. It really goes on my journey from courage all the way to success, right? And or satisfaction. on a journey. So basically, my chapters spell out create success, and I kind of wanted just to share a few points of my life of how to build a business, my journey, what type of team, and when you have to surrender to all of it, right? Because sometimes we just do too much. Sometimes we have to step back. So it's really just building that mindset for everyone who is in this space, or if you're looking to start something, right? So with that actually formed into a podcast, which actually formed into a course program, which then I created my own community, Ladies of Leadership. And recently we have decided that we wish we had this 20 years ago, right? A mentorship to support us and provide us with all the tools so that we can minimize the struggles that we kind of go through with self-confidence, with just knowing what our voice is, what are we meant to do, what our purpose is. So that's Ladies Rising, and that will be coming out very soon. We do have a full set out program, but we are looking for people to be a part of that. So we will definitely connect, Sanet, and it's really a mission, it's a movement for all of Ladies of Leadership to really, again, provide those tools to the younger generation, starting with young ladies from 10 to 17, and then graduate them into an entrepreneurial program, and then go into a alumni program where they can come back and serve just like we did for them. So that is my mission and my vision, and I am excited about that new journey.
Beautiful endeavor.
Wow, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing because I believe that there is so much out there. There's so much knowledge. There's so much, you can get anywhere. But especially they don't have. This is how we went through. They don't have that wise of an older person going through that, and maybe make it a little bit easy for them. So before we continue, I'm going to ask you your golden nuggets for the viewers, but I would love to play my video and then find out from the viewers if you like this video. If not, then I will go back to the drawing board and go and do a new one for next week. So please, my beautiful Diamond Beauties, mention it in the Diamond Beauties if you love it or not. So, ladies, we are back in a minute. Hello, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready to be inspired? Welcome to my amazing Power Hour TV show that I have every Sunday, 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I am Sanet Van Breda, all the way here from Johannesburg, South Africa. And yes, I am a mindset cultivator and a heart to heart connector. Self love and mindfulness have saved me. I've got have amazing guests, and we're gonna blow your socks off. Please join us every Sunday. Have a beautiful day. Look after yourself. Smile often and keep on dancing. Wow. Thank you, my beautiful ladies. What do you think?
Was that you in that photo?
Yeah.
No way. What a
I can
transformation.
yes.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Wow.
thank you.
Beautiful video.
Oh,
What a-
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You made my day. So I quickly want to say, Anjana, I know I call you Anjana, but it's okay, I cannot practice now, but I pronounce your name not correctly. So I do apologize. Angela. Say again, Yaki.
Sorry, I was just coughing.
Oh, okay, sorry. And then somebody said This is phenomenal. Oh wow. I told him I've got beautiful guests that's gonna blow their socks off. So my beautiful ladies, let me go to the last question. Um, Lastly, what golden nugget of wisdom or advice would you like to leave our viewers with regarding their own perspective of beauty and embrace it in their lives? So, Yaki, if I can start with you.
Sanit, I think it is, for me, it is about doing away with all your old perceptions about what beauty is. Because if I look at it back, if I had to say to myself when I was 12 years old, what would I have told myself at that stage? Because that stage, it was really about the outer beauty only. And it would have been believe in yourself. So those are the nuggets that I want to leave for our younger viewers and even for the older viewers is believe in yourself. You are uniquely you. Do not compare yourself to others. And then also, if you know that you have done your best, it is that. You do not allow others to make you believe otherwise. And then I firmly believe in meditation. And a few things that we need to say to ourselves more often is you made it. You are beautiful. You are uniquely you. You made your mark. And each one of us know what our purpose is. And the purpose is not usually something to be big. It can be something small and live it spontaneously.
Amazing. My beautiful Yaki, I remember just about 2 years ago, I told everybody, you are amazing. That's my second favorite word. And boom shakalaka. I love my word boom shakalaka. So for those that don't know, boom shakalaka is a mic drop, but you have to go like this. Boom shakalaka. But anyway, I'm sorry, I'm from my word, but what I want to say, when I said to the group, you are amazing. Remember, you are amazing. You are beautiful. You are loved. And above all, you are enough. Yaki came back to me and she said, Sunit, do you know what you say spells able? So do you know you able us to continue, leave our mark, soul up, give to other people because you have given us this. So thank you for that. I always remember, Yaki, when I say amazing, beautiful, loved, and enough, Yaki's able. Thank you for that. My beautiful Imelda, if you can give us your golden nugget, please.
Oh, yes. Well, I would say don't be a judge, be an observer, observer of life, observer of others, okay, without judgment. And when we do that, we have to realize that what we see with our own eyes is temporary, it's fading away. Our true beauty is unfading, okay, because of the attributes that perdure. Our body is just like a material item, okay? It get burned just like every other object around us. But our spirit, what carries the attributes of God, the fruits of the spirit, those are the ones that are everlasting, and those are the ones that people recognize ultimately as they get to know us. At first we make a first physical impression because what we see with our own eyes, right? And everything looks beautiful, but as you get to know the person deeper, you realize that person is so beautiful when they start demonstrating behaviors that are not so godly or that are offended to our own or don't it's not our preference. So beauty is not permanent. Okay, physical beauty is not permanent, but spiritual beauty is. So
Wow,
don't
I
judge,
love it.
just observe.
Wow, I love it. Thank you so much. And then we have a comment here. Yes, like the colors, sharing uplifting words in your own journey through the pictures. That is for my video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So, my beautiful Nikki, what is your beautiful golden nugget that you can come and bestow on us?
Well, I have two, and one is being very intentional in two different ways that can help you throughout your day to really see your inner beauty and project that in everything you do. And one is just mirror work. You have mirrors all over your house, and use them to talk to yourself and talk into yourself that love that you want to reciprocate back, right? We're looking for that beauty, or for people to see our beauty. But if we can't see it ourselves, we need to start being intentional and manifesting that into our life. And the second one that I absolutely use is I set an alarm very intentionally throughout the day to remind myself on either the mission, the journey that I'm on. But now you have inspired me to add some beauty affirmations on there as well, so that I can continue to believe it myself. So I'm taking one thing and adding something else to it, and one thing that I've been doing. So there you go. There you have it. And it's just a beautiful thing when you really believe in your beauty.
Wow,
You are
beautiful.
beautiful. You're amazingly beautiful. I want to add something, Sanet. I used to have
Yes,
a student that had a what do you call it? Clip lip.
yes.
And guess what? She was the most popular student in school because of her personality.
Wow,
Today
wow.
she's a nurse, so I'm glad she's blessing a lot of people out there with her personality and her charisma. So
Phew, I have goosebumps. I have
yeah.
goosebumps. Thank you. So,
Mhm.
my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, I have also a golden nugget before we're going to dance out. So, my forever song is Walking on Sunshine, and because of copyright, I cannot play it. But beautiful Jennifer Gerard have written a song for me, and we're going to play it now. But before we go, I want to give you something. Post-it notes. Write love notes on post-it notes and stick it everywhere in the house. I love you. You are sexy. Ah,
Yeah.
Nikki, you are sexy. You are my sunshine. I actually have my notes there. Sanet, I love you. You are my breath. You are my sunshine. You are amazing. You are clever. Because that was one of my default points. I always thought my husband think I am not clever, but meanwhile he thought I was the clever one because I could see the bigger picture, and I thought he's not clever. So we had a beautiful discussion about 2 years ago when we started my website, and well, both of us are very clever. So I have another message here. It says, love the love note idea. Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, my beautiful ladies, I want to say thank you for honoring us and being on the show. I believe that all three of you are amazing. And all three of you have so much that you are sharing to the world. From my side, I want to say thank you. Thank you for everything that you are doing, not only for yourself, because it's important to start with yourself, but to your families and to other people. So, ladies, thank you. So, now will you
Thank you.
have a dance with me, please, ladies? And
Yo.
all the viewers at home, please have a dance with me. Here we go.
And like I promised Sanet, I came prepared.
Wow, beautiful.
Woo!
This hat will be for you when you visit America.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you. I love it.
Walking on sunshine or dancing in the rain. Sprinkle me with fairy dust so I can fly away. Smiling at a moonbeam or squinting in the sun. Sprinkle me with fairy dust and cover me with love.
That's right.
From butterflies to
With love.
eagles. Oh, there's magic in
Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye. Love you. Thank you for having us.
Sprinkle me with
Thank
fairy
Bye.
dust.
It was
Mwah.
amazing.